Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about some Real Housewives of Atlanta tea, honey. So the other day I was on Instagram and one and only Jasmine tagged me on this post. And the post came from none other than Apollo Nita, our favorite criminal after Teresa Giudice, okay? Who, by the way, got out today and Bravo is officially following her for a new show. So the criminal life obviously pays on Bravo. So anyways, my first thought when I seen this post from Jasmine is, how the hell does Apollo have access to Instagram? He's doing time in the feds, okay? So anyhow, it looks like somebody's managing his Instagram account, and on Instagram, Apollo is calling out Peter for not having his back and for not visiting him in prison. He's basically saying that Peter is a fake friend, honey. So grab your teacups and check out what Apollo had to say about the situation. How you doing? Alright, so you guys just saw what Apollo had to say about the situation. When Apollo wrote that on Instagram, his gram went viral. Everybody was weighing in. Folks had a lot to say. Finally, everybody started tagging Peter Thomas in Apollo's, message. And Peter finally responded back to Apollo. And this is what Peter Thomas, Cynthia's husband, had to say about the entire situation. Go ahead and check this out. All right, so you guys just saw what Peter Thomas had to say. So this whole situation is a hot ass mess. So Jasmine and everybody want to know my opinion on this situation. So my opinion is this. First of all, I'm gonna need Apollo to have several jail seats in his cell, okay? I'm gonna need him not to be in jail lashing out at Peter. Peter don't owe you shit. How it goes down is this. Once you go to jail, out of sight, what? Out of mind, okay? It's an old saying, but it holds true, especially when you go to jail. Your so-called homies and your so-called friends who are down with you and who supposedly has your back, once you get locked up, folks, keep it moving. Most dudes are not gonna go visit other guys in prison. Usually a lot of times, the only people who have your back while you're doing time is, if you're lucky enough, your girlfriend, your wife, your mother. If you're lucky enough, some siblings will come and see you. But as far as anybody outside of your family, you should never expect that. That's a rarity to have, So I just find it funny that he acts like Peter is somebody he grew up with, like Peter is his childhood friend. I remember when Peter and Apollo first met, Apollo tried to whoop Peter's ass.
Ease up. You seem like you got all the attention. You buffed up.
Watch out. Get away from me.
You buffed up. I see you several times out. You ain't saying nothing.
Oh, there's a problem. You can address it to me and my family.
Yo, I don't have no problem with that.
If you ain't got no problem, then we ain't got no
We don't have no problem. If you gonna cock jump.
They've since gotten past that, but Peter don't owe Apollo nothing. Sir, you need to do your time, honey, and focus on favor bringing your boys to come see you, okay? Peter don't need to come up there and do anything. I just find that really, really funny that Apollo's in his feelings about Peter. You're not in your feelings about your wife not coming up there to come see you and bring your kids to you. So I just think Apollo's bored, and whoever is handling his Instagram account, they need to have several seats. The only thing that Apollo's Instagram page needs to be posting at this point in time are scriptures, prayer, and quotes, like really, really positive quotes. Don't ruin other people's credit because it might land you in the feds. Little quotes like that. So that way the kids and the people who are watching the show don't end up in the same place that Apollo's in. He shouldn't be in there throwing shade at other cast members. I just find the whole situation crazy, honey, but Apollo better wake up. When people go do time, most people are not there for them. That's just the way it is. People are fake. He can ask Remy Ma. The whole time that Remy Ma did her 6 years, she only had a handful. And I think besides Papoose, only a handful of visitors, and most of those visitors were her mother and her son and a few other close family members. So Apollo better wake up and be happy that his mother and his white brother and his mixed brother, because he got a white brother and a mixed brother, he better be lucky that those people are coming to visit him and leave the cast members of the Real Housewives of Atlanta alone, okay? How you doing? So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation with Apollo Nita ranting and raving like a madman on Instagram about Peter Thomas not coming to visit him. Do you feel like Apollo was right to call out Peter Thomas? Or do you feel like Peter Thomas don't owe Apollo shit? Hell, he don't even visit Cynthia at the time when he's in Charlotte. He doesn't even come to Atlanta. He has a place in Charlotte. What makes Apollo think that Peter's gonna drive out his way to come see him when he don't drive out his way to come home to his wife? So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey, you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.